Welcome to Stormwater Drainage Solutions. In this video, we're going to be talking all about dual wall N12 drainage pipe and installing a downspout system using this product. We'll be using both 6-inch and 4-inch dual wall for this system. The reason we're going to be using dual wall is because we have hardly any slope to work with in this yard, and whenever you're working with minimal slope and you still want to drain your system out using gravity, a smooth interior pipe is going to be far superior than a corrugated pipe for this application. So dual wall is corrugated on the exterior, but it has a smooth interior, and it will fit in normal corrugated fittings as well as dual wall soil tight fittings. So as you can see here, this client had an existing downspout drain that completely failed, and the pipe has collapsed in multiple sections. Now this is just big box store corrugated pipe that was thrown together using duct tape and improper fittings. So the downspout riser pipe that connects into this Y here, we recommend staying away from this type of connection because, as you can see, it chokes the pipe down almost to 3-inch and then it bumps it back up to 4-inch. That accordion style bendable portion of that riser pipe is what chokes it down. So never use those. Stay away from those. Keep your pipe one size through and through when you're making connections like this. In drainage, you don't ever want to go down in size and choke off your line. You only ever want to go up inside. Now, as you can see, this thing is packed completely full of leaves and organic debris. Notice how low our downspout riser pipe is that connects onto the downspout. We want to go ahead and cut that and raise it up at least a foot. That way it has enough clearance so that while water is flowing down that downpipe with speed, it does not splash out when it's hitting the elbow at the bottom. This downspout here, we're going to cut it open and show you guys what it looks like inside. It was packed full of leaves and debris that began to build up into the actual downspout because this system was so compromised. Now, this homeowner has got leaf filter guards installed recently on the tops of the gutters. That way it keeps all of this organic leaves and debris out of the gutters, so this problem cannot happen again. There will be no more leaves and debris going down these downpipes. So because of this, we're just going to be using normal adapters. The homeowner did not want to put leaf filter cleanouts on the downpipes because he paid the money and had the leaf filters put on top of the gutters. So here's a very beneficial thing with dual wall. You can get slight bends with this pipe. Because it's made out of HDPE plastic, it does bend and flex, which is nice. We're going to be also adding a little clean out here just as an access point. That way, if the system ever does need to be serviced, any reputable drainage company that knows what they're doing can easily service this system. Anytime you are installing yard drainage pipe, the beginning of the run is going to be the shallowest. The reason for this is because a lot of times here in Florida, the yards are very flat and you cannot get a lot of slope. This particular job site, there was minimal to almost no slope to work with. So we had to start this drain pipe very shallow. Now, as we go further in the run, the pipe will drop and get a little bit deeper so that we can gain fall and be able to drain this line out. Now, the other thing is we're transitioning from our 4-inch into our 6-inch relatively quickly here to catch this other downspout. We don't want to tie these two downspouts together because the back downspout is on a super gutter and it's going to be giving off a tremendous amount of roof runoff water. The side downspout is also going to be giving off a tremendous amount of water. The reason for this is because this home is large, the roof has a lot of area up there, and the gutters are going to be taking on a ton of water. Now, when we build our systems here in Florida, we build them to be able to withstand a heavy downpour because we're not worried about the small little April showers that we get. We're worried about the monsoon season when you have a ton of water that dumps in 30 minutes. So we want to make sure that the system can handle that. The 6-inch main line is going to ensure that that can happen. Now, as you can see, we cut another downspout open to go ahead and show you guys how packed full that this got with leaves and debris. So we highly recommend that if you do not put gutter guards on the top of your gutters to keep these leaves and debris out, then you need to use a leaf filter clean out on the downpipe to keep all of this organic material from going into the system. Now, granted, we are using a smooth interior pipe. It's going to flow that debris through it a lot easier, even if we didn't have the gutter guards on top of the roof. But here's the thing, even with a smooth interior pipe, over time, that stuff can still get caught up in there at certain points, and it will create a clog. It might take longer, but it can still happen. So it's best to have some sort of leaf diverter to keep those leaves and debris out of there. So dual wall drainage pipe, it comes with rubber gaskets. Now this is what makes a watertight and soil tight seal on the pipe joint. Now what we like to do is once we push the bell ends or the fittings together with these rubber gaskets, we also apply drainage tile tape. This is just an insurance policy, extra protection if you will. That way we know this system is built to last and ensures a tight water seal. This will help not only keep roots out of there, but it will help keep water in, and it will stop sediment from getting pulled into the system. When you have heavy rains with water flowing through there, it can create a suction effect, and that can actually pull dirt and sediment from above into the drain pipe, creating small sinkholes in the yard. So we've pretty much wrapped this project up. We have the discharge end on a 9x9 hinged basin box to allow for full force of water to flow out of there. And I think that just about does it for this job. If you enjoyed this little video, give us a thumbs up. It really supports us. It supports the channel. It helps out what we do. If you need drainage in the Tampa Bay area, whether it's French drains, downspout drains, channel drains, give Stormwater Drainage Solutions a call at 813-614-3456. We got you covered.